Hello, how's everybody doing? In this video we're going to be doing 2 sketchbook tours. And the reason for that is because you've seen most of this sketchbook because it's mostly Inktober. And this one you haven't seen. So we're just going to quickly go through this one and then quickly go through this one. So let's start with this one because it has the most finished looking art in it. This is a Hobby Lobby sketchbook. This is the sketchbook it is. As for stickers, this is from Mira Byler, and this is from Secura Art. The rest of these are from various, like, Amazon, Temu, back when I shopped on Temu. These faith-based ones are from Hobby Lobby. These are from Amazon. So is this one. I think this one is too. So they come from different places. But these two are from small businesses. And in here, more just random places for stickers. And I guess we'll just start. So this is my swatch page. I start my sketchbooks with a swatch page so that way I can see how well the paper works. This is my third sketchbook. That is this sketchbook. It's the first one of the size, but it's my third one. And it's always good to test the paper because just because it was good doesn't mean it's still good. So I like to test every time and see how it's working out. Also, if I sound terrible, I had a cold and I have this cough that won't go away, so my throat is constantly closing. I'll do my best to edit all the coughing fits out, but that's why I sound terrible. So this was a drawing of a scarecrow. This is just my swatches while I was working on this. I used watercolor and I just used some like Crayola markers, you know, just water-based kids markers. And like some like art pens. And I just was glad to draw a scarecrow because I haven't really drawn one in a long time, so that was nice. Some Hollow Knight doodles. I have not played Silk Song. I watched my boyfriend play Silk Song. I have played Hollow Knight. I have never beaten it, even though I have almost 100 hours in it because I suck. But I love the little characters. I really love Sherma, and I love Bretta, and I like the fleas and the grub. I didn't have room for all the little characters I liked, but these are some of my favorites. Pen and marker. This is some Fur Fighter sketches. If you don't know what Fur Fighters is, it's a really old niche 3D platformer with animal characters. If you go on my other YouTube channel, my gaming one, you can see an archive of me playing it. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't streamed in a couple of weeks. I'm almost done with it though. This is a childhood game, and I just want to draw some of the characters. So this is Juliet. This is her little baby. This is her in her little black dress. And here's Chang with his little kid right there. I cover this because this has my aunt's name on it. It's a little note from my aunt because she got me not a hot pot, an Instant Pot for my birthday, and that's just a little note, a little Amazon like gift note. But this is a drawing of Forgetta, my character from Bun Bun Bouquets, and I just did this with Sharpie pens for the outlines and, you know, just some markers to color her in. Nothing really special about it, but I just wanted to draw Forgetta. And then we have Cedric, another character from Bun Bun Bouquets. By the way, she's a merchant and he's a merchant. I did a sketch recently of Cedric with his 2 kittens. If I remember, I'll put it up on the screen. I didn't end up finishing it before Christmas and I'm kind of over it now. But it's a cute sketch at least. It can go with my concept art. But anyway, this is Cedric. He sells seeds. That's why I named him Cedric. And then we have Bunflower. She's just doing a little jig right here. She's another merchant. She sells bushes and trees. Again, just pen and marker. And then this is a little fun spread. I actually ended up doing this way later in the sketchbook, like later in time. I sketched this, but then I did all of Inktober and a bunch of other stuff, and then I came back and I like finished this and did this little spread here. This is from like You know when you get in the mail, you get those ads from the grocery store. I don't know if other countries get it, but in America you get these a lot. So I just cut the pumpkin parts out, and I use this washi tape is from Mirabeiler, and the rest of these are from like different places. Like this one's from the dollar store. This one I think I got from Target years ago. This is a piece of like a paper or something. Yeah, so this is just like a little pumpkin-y spread. And then we have Inktober, which you've already seen, but I'll just quickly flip through it and I'll stop at the pages that have new stuff because I did some stuff on the other side. So I'm just gonna flip through these fast and I'll stop if there's a new one. Is there something in between here? Yes. Okay. So far this is all stuff you've seen already. If you've seen the Inktober sketchbook tour, that's just a little doodle. But I have a couple new things. So with the lavender here, I did a little collage of like a tea box and a tea bag wrapper and stuff for a lavender tea to go with the lavender. So this is new. You've seen these. I added this sticker. This is new. It kind of fit because this was a collage on this side, and this is just a collage of meringue from Animal Crossing. And this paper here is actually a thank you card from Mirabeiler. So I literally saved this for months just to do this specific collage. So I like cut her out and put her on this paper, and yeah, it was a lot of fun to do this collage. So this is new. Anything else? I just glued that in. And then the rest of these couple pages is all new stuff. And this stuff I never got around to making a collage of, so I'll just put that over there. So we have these like little pen drawings of cotton thistle. I wanted to do this because my last Game Jam game I had cotton thistles, and I just wanted to draw them some more because I thought they were cool. So this is cotton thistle. I have this here just because the paper was sticking a little bit. Advent candles. I did not record them this year. I just wanted to vibe and paint, but I did still do them. I also did a card for someone that was also Advent candles. But I introduced some purple ones because normally I just do red. But I wanted to introduce some purple because purple's another common color. It tends to be what I've seen red, purple, and white. Although my church also does pink, which I've never seen before. But, and if you switch it around, there's some shiny bits. Yeah, there you go. And this is like a double page spread. This is painted with gouache. I haven't painted with gouache in a while. So it was quite a learning experience. The shiny bits are metallic watercolor though. And I'm really happy with these. This is just some notes. And this is a sketch spread of just Christmassy things. So like, you know, there's a gingerbread man, there's some candies, lights, a Christmas bauble, a gingerbread house, some little cozy boots, snowman, kisses, tree, you know, just a bunch of random stuff. This was some planning for Christmas gifts, and then this was some sketches for some Christmas gifts because I made some shrink plastic stuff and I just had like different ideas I wanted to try. I ended up going with this and these two for like an earring and necklace set. And this was just some sketch ideas for like a cookie earring. I ended up doing that in clay instead, but yeah. Then we just have some quick sketches, and then this is the end of the book because this is just the end page and I didn't bother drawing on this one. So this is just a quick sketch, and this is just a quick doodle, and yeah, that's the book. I could have technically did something on this, but I'm putting the book in storage anyway, so there's no real point. And that is this book. Now we have another one. And this one, you might have seen if you watched the quick flip through of Mermaid. But let me skip to where in the drawings start. Okay, so the majority of this sketchbook, the sketches were done with only pen, but some have some pencil and like crayons and like random stuff. But the majority of this is just straight with pen, no pencil whatsoever. This is just a basic sketchbook. This is a Daler Rowney sketchbook you get at Walmart. At least in America, you get it at Walmart. So I was just drawing some like doodles and then some more doodles. I started this at the end of 2024 and I finished it at the end of 2025. So it was a year. Just some more doodles. They're gonna get more detailed as I go. Like, yeah, I skipped a page. Like right here, it's pretty detailed for just the pen. This one's kind of just More doodles, more doodles. It's just gonna be lots of pen doodles in this. I mainly use this when I would like listen to sermons and stuff because I need to move my hands. I'm gonna sit there and listen to someone talk because I just space out. So I need to do something. So that's what most of this is. Little bunny. Yeah, this is Christmas 2024. I did an advent candle. Little elf. Fruit. I was trying to draw a top-down thing from my head with just a pen with that. This is a concept for a game. Here's some like sweets, flowers, butterflies. You're gonna see tons of flowers in this. A little Parasolia doodle. Doesn't quite look like her, but it was a quick doodle. This was a pen doodle and I just added marker later. Another pen doodle. And we're just going to see tons of pen from here on out. With some crayon in between. So this is some doodles for Bun Bun Bouquets. It's a fairy. And then we're going to be getting into mermaid pretty soon. And I did a lot of my mermaid in this sketchbook with just pen. So this was just a mermaid. Then we're gonna get with some random stuff. So flowers. I was looking at my water bottle and trying to draw it with pen. Just a doodle of a cross. I tried to draw Garfield from memory. It went terrible. Another pen drawing that went over with marker later. I think this is like an Easter doodle. Another pen drawing, but in pink. More pink pen doodles. This is Bun Bun Bouquet notes. And then I would play with crayon for a little bit. So here's this one. These are all pen and crayon. And then this is just crayon. Then we're gonna get into more detailed pen drawings. Some different flowers. That was a tulip. I think this is blanket flower. I could be wrong. Forget-me-nots. Daffodils. Amanita muscaria mushrooms, or fly agaric, whatever you want to call them. This is some bulbs, so tulips and daffodils. I'm not really sure what I was going for with this, but I think it's pretty. Sunflower. Coneflower. I don't remember the name of these mushrooms. Like, I know it, but I can't say it. I don't really remember how to pronounce it, but it's like papilio or something. Papino, something like that. Mushrooms. These are some chanterelle mushrooms. I think this is supposed to be hydrangea and not forget-me-nots, but I could be wrong. A little sheep. It's a little derpy, but I did my best. Pansies. Sprig of butterfly bush. Dragonfly. A really squished Luna moth. That's a little too round. Butterfly. I'm trying to remember, what is this? This might be not Black-Eyed Susan. It's either a Black-Eyed Susan, a blanket flower, or a cone flower. They're all very similar, but there's like a scrawny petal version. I'm not sure which flower I went for with this, but it's one of those three, I think. Just a rose. And now we're getting into mermaid. So just going to see a bunch of mermaids. And my main thing I did was try to draw them at different angles and different poses, even though I didn't have a pencil. I just wanted to see how far I could get on my own without pencil or reference. So I just kind of did stuff. So this is the first one. And we have her. I'm very happy with how this one came out. The like pointing down thing I had going. I don't think I've ever done that, so that was fun. I love her hair. Her hair looks so bouncy and flowy. I really like her hair. And this one is just her sticking her head out. Not the most original idea. A lot of people have done this, but I just wanted to do it, because why not? Not the most original pose, but I did like her like water lily head thing I had going on. And this is more like her face, because you're looking underneath a little bit, because her head turned up, so you can kind of see the other side of her nose. I don't really draw that pose, so I'm pretty happy with that. I tried to go for a more sea monster thing. It's kind of weird. It looks kind of like an alien. The eyes are actually here, but it looks like they're down here. Yeah, it's not my best work. This is a mermaid from behind. It's kind of hard to see, but that's her face over there. And that's her back. And this is like a mother and daughter mermaids or something. Mermaid sitting on a rock. I like her like beanie looking hat that's just a water lily. I like her little Pippi Longstocking hairstyle. There's a page here, come on. That was the last of the mermaids, I guess. Then I was trying to draw trees. So you have this tree, and then I drew, I think this is a moonflower with a Luna moth. And a little fairy. I don't remember which mushroom this is. I don't remember what color it is either. It's either brown or blue, which I know is very different, but I don't remember which one it is. So just I think it's a daylily. Another tree. Another tree. Just doodling away. Ooh, I like this one. I brought along a thick black pen to like do like more blocked in color and stuff. So I really like this one. I also like this one. I think she looks nice. Then I brought some colored pens, so I brought some blue ones. So I did like, I think this is cherry blossoms, which is funny because I did it in blue and not pink, but okie dokie. This is my attempt at a dog, and not quite sure. I think it's a dog. It might have been my attempt at a cat, and it looks like a dog. I think that might be actually what happened here. I think I was trying to draw a cat, and it ended up looking like a little Yorkie that had his hair cut. But I tried. Just a little bouquet. Sunflower. Some doodles for my game. Not sure why I drew this, but here we are. I guess we went back to normal pens. So, yep. So there's some flowers on some branches. I think this is a hibiscus. But it could be another flower I forget the name of. Not actually sure what this is supposed to be at all. It's another sunflower. A little bangs cow. I do love me a bangs cow. I love little Highland cows. They're so cute. Don't know, just flower. Another sunflower. I really like sunflowers. I don't know if you can tell. Some random doodles. Oh, this is for a different game I'm working on. Then I wanted to draw a teacup apparently. And I brought some gray markers with me to like add some tone. So I just like doodle this teacup. Got some toast and cookies, I guess. I really love her face. I think she came out really nice, especially for just pen. I really like her. Honestly, I should take a picture and redo her in like Procreate or something, make her like a nice painterly looking version of this, because I actually really like this. And I like the little hair just in her face, and a red admiral butterfly and some flowers and leaves and stuff. Just a little random character wrapped up in a scarf. I think this is meant to be like a bouquet of roses. More stuff for a game I'm working on. Random doodles. Cheese, grapes, and some kind of fruit. I don't know, fig or something. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I like her. I don't remember this one at all, but she's cute. She's meant to be like a little waitress. Little elf waitress. This owl's seen some things. Some doodles, and then I think there's one actual picture left in here. Yeah, I just did some Christmas lights at the end, like at the beginning of December. And then I was gonna do something, and that's as far as I got. So that is my sketchbook tour for 2025. I actually managed to fill a good amount of sketchbooks. I'm surprised. I filled a square sketchbook of the same paper, and then this one. I filled this one, and I filled my February one. So I filled 4 sketchbooks, which I haven't done that in years. So go me, I suppose. I haven't bought my 2025 sketchbook yet. I'm gonna probably go this weekend and get it. So you'll see that at some point. But for now, this is the sketchbooks that I did. Also, this sticker I bought off of Redbubble, like in the back end. My friend drew this picture of Parasol for a video we did together a long time ago. If you watched the 2 idiots took over my video or something like that, he drew a bunch of like little doodles of her because he edited the video, and I wanted the picture so I could order stickers. So that's someone else's fan art of Parasol. That is it for this sketchbook tour. I hope you all enjoyed. Apologies for my voice. Hopefully I'll sound better soon. When I get a cough, it just stays for weeks, so I might sound terrible for a while, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, I hope you have a good New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm recording this after December 1st, So I hope everyone's having a good start to their year. Nobody move, nobody breathe. Just tiptoe on through and just hope for the best. I will see you all later. Have a good year. Bye.